Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how you can create a marketing funnel on Systeme.io. So the first thing that you need to do is have a Systeme.io account. You can sign up for free Systeme.io account down below, and I'll leave the link in the description. And once you sign up, you get to the main dashboard. So what you need to do is go to funnels. If you click on funnels, you won't have anything here. I have a few funnels here. So what you're going to do is create, and then the name of the funnel you're creating here. I'm going to create one for a lead magnet. And here you shouldn't be worrying about this funnel domain. Yeah, they'll give you the funnel domain. You will have a Systeme.io 1 on the free plan. I do have a paid plan, that's why I have my own custom domain. So you shouldn't be worrying about this at this point of time. So the lead magnet is, if you don't know, is something that you give valuable. You give for free to people to give in exchange of your email address, and usually is non-tangible. Non-tangible product, that is a digital product, an ebook, or a video, access to a video or something like that. So that's why I just wrote a lead magnet. And the aim or the objective of this particular funnel, we have to choose which one it is. The objective of this specific funnel is building an audience. This means capturing emails so you can market to them later on the emails. If you're going to sell something, you go straight away to selling. Custom is you start without any templates, and run evergreen webinar is a little bit advanced, but that's obviously on one of the paid plans. You can't have it on the free plan that you signed up for today. You can choose your currency. I'm going to leave it in US dollars, and I'm going to choose build an audience. Now, if I do create save, this is the funnel that is created. If I click on it, and then I'm going to choose a very simple page. The key to a very converting funnel, lead magnet funnel, should be very simple. So I'm going to choose this one, although I don't really like it, how it is, but we're going to edit in a minute. So I chose this one. So the first page you have is called a squeeze page. Squeeze page is simply, let's view the step one, is simply the page that they will land on when they get to click on your funnel link. So what you have here is a headline. What you need rather is a headline, a description of what they're getting, and their email, and then a button that they need to click to submit their email. None of this is necessary for the simple lead magnet funnel. So probably you can change the template if you choose the wrong one. So change the template, confirm, and I'm going to choose a simpler one. Let's view the simpler the better, because you don't want to distract people. All you need from them is to get their email address. Yeah, that's too much for just a lead magnet. Obviously you can choose any of these and then modify it, but I guess I have to choose, let's see, this one. I'm going to choose this one. Let's select it. So, and then you go to edit. Let's edit this page. So a funnel, first of all, funnel is used instead of a website to reduce distraction. That's the main goal of a funnel. So you want the person who visits your funnel, your first page of funnel, to have one call to action, one thing that they need to read, one thing that they need to read, and then take action. So you don't want any menus here. I'm going to remove them, and I prefer not to include any logos. People at this point of time, usually they don't know you. Depends on where they come from, where they come from before landing on your page. Usually they don't know you, so it doesn't really matter what's your logo or brand at this time of at this point of time. So what we're going to need is the image, the headline, description, and this kind of button form. So as I said, we don't need any of these, so we're going to remove them. Let's remove all these. Again, we don't need that. Built with systeme.io, probably you don't need that as well. Just remove it. I have a lead magnet. Let me bring that here. So I have the lead magnet. That is this. This is a template I'm going to give for free to people who land on my page. So what I'm going to do is click on the image and then scroll down, and you see here background image, and I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to try to find so I'm going to find my lead magnet. This is inserted. So the key to nice or visually appealing funnel is to keep the fonts and the colors consistent. So I'm going to go and pick the colors that I used here. I'm going to click on, if you hover over the background, you see the gear. I'm clicking on the gear to be able to change or edit what's on here. You can see it's called a section. I'll show you in a minute the other parts of page. So here we go to the background. If you click here and then remove this transparent and paste the color that I have, doesn't, I don't know, I'm not sure if it looks nice now, but yeah, let's see. So here again, I'm going to copy the font. I'm going to copy the font, so just for consistency, and I'm going to write headline. So free, or let's say grab your free funnel template, and I'm going to select it and then go to font type, and it's Google font. Here we're going to find Poppin. That's the one. You can leave it as regular, or I prefer to have it as bold, or probably not bold but semi-bold. I think that's better. And for the color, forgot to say, or actually I didn't grab that color yet. So we're going to copy the color here. So I copied the color, and then we go back to our funnel. I'm going to select the text, and this time we click on this square here and paste it. So we have the text here. Here we just, I'll just say where, like this, where should I send you your funnel template. And again, I'm going to choose Google Fonts and select Open. On here, this is the code for this color. I'm going to use, actually I can choose another color. If I go here and check. Oh, is it? I don't believe it is. So I'm going to grab this color code and let's change the color. So if you go all the way down where we see the background color and change this orange to this black, I prefer that. So if you click here, you see email, and then here, this is the placeholder. We can write your best email address. Sign up. Don't forget to save changes each time you make a change. And believe it or not, that's this, as simple as that. So that's the simplest funnel that you should be creating. Just one more thing, if you want to do things correctly, you have to have a footer that adds your policy, disclaimers, and terms of use. And I have them under blocks. Here are elements under blocks. If I go to my blocks, and that these are custom blocks, I can show you how to make these in a different video. I don't want to make this video too long. So I have my footer that is saved. I created and saved, that I'm going to show you how to create in another video. So this is the just important note: the contact, privacy policy and terms, and the brand name, and that's it. So if we save changes and then check how it looks, yeah, what I'm going to do is increase the width of this so the footer wouldn't look as close as that. I don't really like it how it is looking right at the moment. And how you do that, if you click on this gear and then go down, so you can either play with padding, or you should have margin somewhere. Here is the margin. I think I'm going to use the margins and increase the bottom. See, if you increase the margin, that's not the right thing to actually to increase. If you increase the padding, let's go to padding, it increases with the color. So that's what I'm looking for. That's better. Now the other thing I wanted to add, so save changes. The other thing I wanted to mention is, let's check that. Yeah, that's still not enough. Check again. I think that will do. That's a little bit better. I don't really like the way it is appearing. What I'm going to do is, so it's just a design preference. So if I click on this gear here, you can see we have a row, and that's this row you can see here. If I click on the second row, it selects the whole row, and then this is the whole section. So this is the section. So let's go back, click on the row, and I want this particular row, and here I can edit this particular rectangle, and I want to experiment with the background color just to make things a little bit pop up. Let's see how the white looks. Obviously the everything is not aligned, so how you do that is click on the text, go all the way down to margin, and to open the margin you click on this gray square, and then we're going to add a little bit of margin on the right, not the left. So that's how we do it. So it's 40, and let's do the same for the text. This is the margin, and the left we just add 40, and then it should be aligned. Now this is the form, it's a form input, and we can go to margin. It's left, right? It's left, and then we add 40. That's better. I can add a little bit of margin here. If you don't like the way this form is looking, I'm going to show you in a minute how to change the format. So on this button, specific button, you can change the roundness of the corners if you don't like it that much rounded. So, or you just want it, let's say you want it just simple square or rectangle, simple rectangle. Here is the padding that what I was trying to, yeah, you can increase the size, and the roundness here I would just use 4. Actually, I just realized if you do use the roundness to match the design, I clicked on the form itself, and I'm going to change the roundness to 4 as well, so it matches. I don't want one very rounded, the other not. So that's, I think that's, it looks much better. Now, as I said, you can on the elements you can choose whatever elements you want to add if it's not on the form that you chose. And if you go down and then you drag form input and drop it, if you drop it accidentally not where it is, you click on this gear, and then you see this blue line, blue rectangle, it shows you where it's going to drop it. It will drop it, and this one, you could drop it here, here, here. Hope this makes sense. So drop it here. That is the form. Usually this is specific design. So this is, so if this happens to you and is wondering, oh, it's messed up, don't worry. Click on the gear of the element you want to change the distance, or the row, and you go to margin, then you increase the top. So this make it, you see this increase the, let's say if you want to put it in the middle, you increase the left or the right, you play with the, that's the length. If you want it in the middle, you can click this. It's not the alignment, it's already in the middle, that's why it's not moving. Now I see. So you see, if I clicked here, so the way they put this layout is by putting double column section. So if you want it in the middle, you click on the gear and go, let's say I want to put it here, outside of this row here. That's how it's looking. Click on it again, and then we go to margin and then increase the bottom. Yeah, now it's hard. Let's say you want another button. So you don't like this. Let's say you don't like this and you want to remove it. I'll remove it in a bit. Now it gives you a warning that the type is not set up. Let's set it up first. So if you click on the gear, select a type. What do you want the form to be? Would it be email in this case, or it could be first name, and then you either click here and then or here and duplicate it. If you duplicate it, go back and select email, and obviously we're going to the margin and then decrease the margin. That's too high. You see there's still huge distance. That's because, or big distance, that's because the bottom of the margin is still high on the first one, so we can decrease it. Let's say you want it like that. And then if you click anywhere else and then go down, let's say you want a button and you want it obviously under these. So again, if you click on the gear and go to margin and then reduce the distance. And then you do the same for the button, and then adjust the margin from the bottom. Or if you want to remove the whole thing, you click on the gear and then go to the row, and that's the whole row selected, and then click delete, then OK, then it disappears. I don't want that. I like the button how it is, so I'm going to remove this and this and this. Yeah, so this is all done, and what I'm going to do is save and check how it looks. It's okay, but I still don't like it. So in terms of design, you can just play around with what you like, your preferences. So what I'm going to do here to just make it a little bit better, so I'm clicking on this gear to be able to change the edit the size of the picture. Because it is set as a background image, it's not giving me the option to adjust the size. I can't see it anywhere. We have margin, padding, background. So what we're going to do in this case is click remove the background, remove it, and let's see what they have here. So it's just a row. I'm going to delete, let's see. Yeah, that's what I don't want, that row at all. So I'm going to do is we still have this big row. So what we're going to do is go down to media and then get an image and drop it here. If I click on the image, it gives me the option to upload the picture again. And I'm going to choose the one, this one again. Actually, yeah, I already have it on systeme.io, but yeah, insert. And the image is not inserted. And oh yes, now I got the, so you see, sometimes I really like when I make mistakes. Sometimes I really like when things don't work, because I get to solve the problem and show you what's the problem. So that's a common problem. So you see, I pasted in the link. And that's when you have an image on another website that they can click on and go to that website. So it's not, this doesn't work. So remove that and go to the file, image file. So if I click here and open it, insert, that's better. Now we have the option for image size and then decrease the size. That's what I wanted to see if it works. I think it does. What I'm going to do as well is increase the margin at the top and the bottom. So let's just do 30, 30, or I think that's better. Let's see, save changes and check. Yep, that's okay. I think that's enough for something that is completely free. I can increase the email form length. I don't like it is too short, but apart from that, I think I see. Okay, so it is the button, not this thing here. And let's do, that's better. Save, and that's our lead magnet. Now this is just the first page. So if I go back and we save the changes and then exit, we're going to exit, and you can obviously name it here. Let's say lead magnet, and this name won't appear for your visitors, it's just for you. And the path here, you'll have something to do with systeme.io because you're on the free, if you are on the free version, or you have your domain name. If you have your domain name, it's better to add a name that will appear on the top bar, but that you will recognize. Let's write funnel templates. I think they prefer that they are in, yeah, it's not valid. So if I do funnel templates, they should, that's accepted, you see. Now if I go to thank you page, that's the page that they will go to after they submit their email address. So let's select this simple one. Again, here you can name it. Thank you, just thank you page. Here again, thank you page. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, I have already something called thank you, so it's thank you too. And that's accepted. Now if I go to edit page, so we want this page to, we have to keep consistent with the design. So we have to get the, let's see, yeah, this color. Actually, I can, let's see, yeah. So I'm going to do is click on, yeah, that's the whole row. What I want, or probably I should do the whole row. So if I click here, click the whole row, and I'm going to add the background just in this row, not in the whole section. So this is what I've changed up to now, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to go to my custom blocks that I saved before. And in case you're wondering how this works, if you have a block that you like, let's say this one here, you really like it and you want to work with it in other funnels, so, or other pages, you click save, and then you give it a title, whatever a title you want, and then you just create. And once you save it, you will find it under blocks, my blocks. So that's what we have. And I've saved this from previous funnels, so this is a ready thank you page. So I'm going to use it, but I need to work on it a bit because it doesn't look right at all. So that's better. So I want it to be not too close to the top. And obviously I have to do some amendments. So once you send them to this page, you can sell them something. That's you can sell them something, or you can just give them a call to action like this one, follow us on social media, and then you link your social media on these buttons here. That is very basic thank you page.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes.
That's it. We save changes, and if we check the page, that's how it looks like. Test this page. So I'm going to enter an email address and then sign up. It takes us to the thank you page. It works. Let me show you how it looks like. So this is the funnel, but I'm going to amend it a bit. You won't get the exact same one. I'm going to replace these with just a mock-up. This is what you will get. I might and probably change the text a bit. You don't want to copy exactly what I have here, but because your lead magnet will be different. Placeholder text, call to action button. It takes you to this checkout page where you have the forms and payments details, the details of the buyer, and we have an order bump. That's what we call an order bump. Basically, if the buyer buys the first product you're offering them and they want to add another product, they can just click this. They tick this box here, and it adds it to their order. When they click complete order, and I'm going to test it now, it takes them to this thank you page. Thank you for your order, and they will get an email from us, and they can to deliver their order. So as I said, you can click below and I will leave you a link for this free template. Thank you for watching, and if this was useful, consider subscribing.
Way back a year ago,